Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Cyber School. I'm joined again by Mark here. Mark, good to see you again, buddy.
Good to see you again, man.
Definitely. And so now
Thanks for inviting me back.
Oh, dude, you were awesome. So I had to. But this time you brought us some headsets to talk about. And there's so many, but where do we start? I think I'm going to let you go with this.
I will start with audio Skool to start with. That's what we'll start with there.
Okay.
And to me, the best thing about the audio that we do is not the fact that it sounds great, but our engineers about 3 years ago, when we first started building these things, we actually went out and bought over 100 headsets from everybody else in the world. And we literally bought 2 of each, one to listen to, one to take apart to see what was good, what was bad. And what we found is that the number one thing that most people were looking for was comfort. They want to be able to, if they're going to play games for 6 or 8 hours at a time, they want it to be very comfortable on their heads. So that was the number one engineering thing that they did when they first came out with these products.
Well, that's a great thing, though, because, I mean, like, to be honest, I've gotten headsets that have great sound, but they feel like weights on my head, or like mini speakers, and it drives me crazy because afterwards I start getting like a small headache or a migraine, and it's just no fun.
You have to have there's a bunch of different things that go into it, and if you want, I can maybe explain a little bit about it. In this particular case, this is our Stinger headset. This is the $49. If you look at a good, better, best quality in headsets for us, that's what this would be. At $49 over the last year, most people are saying that it is the best $50 headset in the market. And
Nice.
It's not us saying it, it's reviewers and customers and people on Amazon that are buying the product. But the number one thing is comfort. So you need the band has to be flexible, allows you to set it to the right length.
Yeah.
It has to be, when it goes on your head, that it's not too tight and it doesn't pin your ears or pin you in the temple and cause you to have a headache.
Yeah.
So it's just comfortable enough to take care of that part of it. The other part that we did is we have HyperX signature foam inside of the ear cups, so it's very comfortable on the ears, and it has really great noise isolation. Not noise cancellation, noise isolation.
Yeah.
Cancellation is electrical. In this case, it's basically the mechanical design of the headset. So for someone that's looking for $49 headset, that's for typically, someone that's doing console gaming or someone's doing mobile gaming or even listening to music, we wanted to make sure that the designs have really good sound quality as well. So this one here is perfect for someone in that level. Always have a microphone on a gaming headset.
Yes.
It's not a gaming headset if it doesn't have a microphone.
Exactly.
And this particular one, it doesn't come off. And when it comes up, there's a click sound right there.
Oh, nice.
And that click sound basically puts it into mute.
Really?
So yeah, so you're playing and you decide that you want to say something to somebody, and you want to, whatever choice words you want to give to that guy, you can basically click it, talk to your friend, and then click it back down and keep going.
Nice.
So that would be the Stinger.
Okay.
Our bread and butter and the number one headsets for us are our Cloud headsets, Cloud 1 and Cloud 2. Cloud was our very first headset we came out with 3 years ago. If you look at all of these, we've sold almost 3 million, over 2 million in less than 2 years, and almost 3 million very soon. So it's there's some decent volume around the world that people love these.
Yeah.
Again, this is probably, in my mind, the most comfortable headset you'll find. The signature foam is even probably, I don't know, maybe it's mental, but I think it's more comfortable than any of the other ones. But it's very soft, very comfortable. It has 20 dB of isolation, which means that it really quiets down the room. And there's actually been tests where people find that in a loud room, you can't even hear anybody around you as you're playing music. So
nice.
It's great for music, great for movies, and perfect for gaming. A little bit different style of microphone again, but again, it's in this particular case, it's detachable. So if you don't want to look like a total audio geek and walk around with a microphone as you're walking around outside your living space, you can remove the microphone and use it.
I think that's great, actually.
And again, very, very good manufacturing and construction. It does have a total metal frame around the top of it, so if someone accidentally did this to it,
yeah,
it works still, and it still stays and holds its shape. So it is a great design for durability and great sound. That's number 2. And this is our Revolver S headset. And the first Revolver had a slightly different color design, did some texturing, did some different colorization on this. But again, removable microphone. In this case, the band is controlled by this band adjusting up and down to your head.
Yeah.
And I think you tried this out before. It feels like a cloud on your head, basically.
It really did.
Which is why they're called Cloud headsets.
I'm glad you called them that.
What a coincidence. So Cloud headsets, cloud gaming. So basically, it's got to be comfortable.
Yeah.
It's got to sound good. And when you're chatting with your friends, or if you're using it for Skype with your phone, you're getting the best sound quality.
And I think,
that's what we're doing with our headsets.
And I think that's great. So, real quick, because
Well, I have one more thing to tell you.
well,
Real quick. So, Cloud 2 also comes with a dongle, a USB dongle.
oh really?
So you can either play the headset without it or plug it in. And this has something called 7.1 surround sound.
See, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Have you ever heard of 7.1 sound?
I've heard of it. I have one in one of my headsets, but the thing is that I usually hear 5.1 or 6.1.
Sure.
But 7.1, it was a little bit different because it was like full immersion itself. Because 5 was like more of like, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one.
Yes.
And then as we increase the amount, like we're able to start hearing the full circumference of it.
Right. So if you look at it, I mean, there's an equation or an algorithm inside of the chip which allows you to take the sound of 2 speakers and create this 3D effect around you. So, like you said, if a forward, left, right, sides is 5.1. By going 7.1, you basically get that wider back sound. So you're getting a full immersion sound around you.
Yeah.
That's what this one. This one here, we took it one step further. And in this dongle, we actually have a Dolby certified algorithm. So we actually, when we designed this, we sent the headset and the dongle up to Dolby and had it certified to make sure it meets their specifications before we said it's Dolby ready.
Yeah.
So basically, you plug it in, you push this one button, Dolby's running, and you're running full speed, whether you're doing either movies or gaming or whatever you might be using it for. So
That sounds amazing. Now, if people want to find this somewhere, what would they'd have to?
They might find everything except one. That one might be missing, I think, possibly. It seems that route.
So
where'd that other one go?
I don't know. I think it went back off that way.
Somebody. But it's pretty good. We believe they are excellent, but it's up to the guy that tries them on.
Yeah.
Put them on your head and try it, and you decide.
That's the one thing I always hate. It's like when you're buying products and you're trying to figure out what you want for your PCs and stuff. It's always difficult to say like, oh hey, I want to try that out, but it's in a box. So you have to now you go into the chance of like where you're like there's something could be an issue, or like they sell at a high end, but it's not that good quality.
But there's 2 other ways of looking at it now. At the very beginning, if you've never done a purchase of a gaming headset, 2 things I would suggest. One is go look at the reviews online, and over a long period of time, great reviews on all of these. But also look on Amazon and look online and look at people's reviews of the products that bought it.
Yeah.
If somebody really likes it, they're going to tell you. And if they don't particularly like it, they'll tell you also. All of these products get great reviews.
Well, that's awesome, and I'm glad to hear about that because I mean, we don't just partner with anybody. We partner with the best, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys can definitely find this at their website. Guys, thank you for stopping by for another episode of Syber Skool. My name is Duncan. This has been Mark.
Thanks for inviting us.
Oh, of course, man. Of course. Well, hopefully we'll have you back more in the future.
Yeah.
And ladies and gents, as we always say before, if you like the video, please make sure you like, share, and comment. And I know I was misleading there. I was about to say goodbye, and I thought...
Somewhere down there, there's something on the bottom, hopefully, where we're talking here.
But make sure you guys check out HyperX and go to their website. We'll have the link down in the description.
HyperX.com.
And we'll probably have like the link right there too, because I mean we should have that. I don't want you to point at nothing in the blinker.
I'm holding it. Yeah.
So along with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by. And as we always say, thanks for stopping by.
Bye-bye.